Socialism versus capitalism versus Jesusism. I know there is nothing called Jesusism. I'm creating this word, Jesusism, because we often get confused. Is Jesus a capitalistic person, socialistic person? But just to clarify, Jesus is above all these things. So that's what we're going to talk about, and we always try to find it whether is it talked about in the scriptures. So here is the best parable. It talks about the two sons, the good, the parable of the prodigal son, right? Like where the younger son is there, who wants to live his own life the way he likes it, without any restriction or anybody to tell him what to do. That's what we call it, capitalism. You want to fulfill your dreams. It's all about your identity. It's self-fulfillment, self-pleasure. Live your dreams, right? And then we have a elder brother who's socialistic, if you ask me, because he all about like living all the rules. And once you fulfill all the rules, he obeys the rules, then he thinks like he's accepted in God's love because he is living that out. And because of that, he eventually has so much pride. And there are people I know personally, including myself, who try to live a religious life like the elder son. Every time I failed, I had a great shame and guilt that came along with it. Then I rebelled and became a younger child, and where the younger son was, it's all about self-fulfillment, self-pleasure, and it's all about himself. And in that, I found myself not having the proper self-value and self-worth. In these two cases, you fail. But if you come to the gospel, because we are loved and accepted by Christ, we obey as a thankful act. It is the heart knowledge over the head knowledge. And that's what Christ is trying to drive us into, not having identity on our action, but in his action, but in his humbleness with confidence in and through Christ. And that's what the whole concept of grace comes in, where if I hardly experienced grace 2 years ago, even though I was come to know Christ almost 25 years, it's hardly 2 years ago I came to know the real work of grace inside me, what Christ has done, and that gives me so much mercy towards people when they fall. Again, this is what I want to leave you with. Jesus is not a capitalist, not a socialist. He is different. He wants you to have your identity in him and through him. You want to have it's to be nailed in grace. That's where I leave you with.